college Q&A, and these questions are from actual college students from previous experience from their freshman year. This is stuff like they wish they would have known, and like stuff they wish they would have known, and stuff they wish they hadn't done. So I'm just gonna go on in, and I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna go into my phone, and I am going to look at some of the questions I was sent today. And so let's see. One of the questions that I was asked was, about moving into, like, how could you avoid buying so much stuff in your dorm rooms? And so you guys, I know this from personal experience. Okay, you guys, when you're shopping for your dorms, I would advise you guys not to buy a lot of stuff, because you have to remember, you have to take all of that stuff back home if you're not getting an apartment or anything during the summer in between semesters. And so me and some people, like majority of like some of my friends that I've known, like when we live in our dorms freshman year, after freshman year, I am currently a sophomore now, you guys. I forgot to tell you guys that I'm currently a sophomore, and I'm going to my sophomore year. I'm in May semester, which is like a short term thing. It's just like a couple, like 3-4 weeks. No, 3.5 weeks. It's not like a full month. But yeah, you guys. But anyway, me buying stuff in my dorm. So yeah, when I bought all the stuff I had bought, like from my dorm, I watched dorm haul videos. Shout out to you guys in that community. I bought pillows, like the normal stuff, and then I bought extra stuff with like dressers, table stand. Bought clothing throughout the year, trying to find outfits, and it was a lot to bring home, you guys. Like, it took me literally like 3 weeks to sort through all of the stuff that I had brought home and to like throw away like random stuff that I had bought, and I was like, bought this, do I still need it? And it was a lot. So I'll advise you guys, only get the necessities. Like for me, for instance, I bought a lot of stuff, even though like I don't live that far from home from my college, and so it was still a lot. I would say, you guys, that only get your necessities, like your bedding, of course, like the necessities like bedding, clothes, toiletries, and shoes and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to like decor and all that stuff, kind of limit that, because once you realize it, once you move back out, all of that stuff that you bought, it will be just randomly sitting in your room when you get back, or either you have a storage, you put in storage. But try to avoid not getting as much decor, because I know like a lot of people buy decorative pillows, and stuff like that. But I would stick to the basics. If you need like an extra dresser, get the plastic ones, because I have a plastic one. And I think I showed you guys that in my dorm haul video, so check that out earlier before starting my freshman year. And I would tell you to just get that and just like put like shoes and stuff. Like it also depends on how big your dorm actually is. Cause I was in a new construction dorm, and so my dorm room was actually like, we actually had like closets like how it is at home. And so I was like, that's more convenient. But next year, I'm actually staying in a traditional dorm. And the reason, I know you guys are like, you stand on campus again. I'm like, I am staying on campus again next year, but it's for purposes of more convenience, because still have a lot of hours for next year, beginning in the fall, and I have to get a lot of stuff out of the way. So yeah, you guys, I would tell you guys just not to buy as much. Let's see. How would you not procrastinate when you are involved in so many activities? Wow. That's kind of hard to say. I'm guilty of that. Cause I stayed in my room, like going back and forth and stuff. I like to do stuff, and so I got tired of sitting in my room. But the main thing about it, guys, always put your work first. If you know you have something to do, just go ahead and get out of the way. I had to learn it the hard way, and stress is a lot in college. It depends on the person, but I mean, stress is some nights you're gonna stay up and write the essay. I know I had a convenience where I had to go to sleep because I could not think, and I had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to write an essay that was due at 8 o'clock that same morning. And so, you guys, I am advising you to do your work on time. Just do your work on time. It's beneficial in the end because you'll be able to go wherever you want to go, do whatever you need to do, and you guys can know what's in the background. That's my nieces and nephews. My niece and nephew in the background. But yeah. Are parties the main source of having a life in college? Are parties the main source when I was asked earlier? No. But parties can help you make friends. I mean, there's plenty of ways that you can make friends while you're on campus. You can join different groups. They have different organizations for different majors at my college. Party wouldn't necessarily be a lot because I know people who really don't go to parties and I still have friends. But it's a great way to because I know some people get tired of sitting in their room all the time, and some people don't know about certain stuff. But it's good to find somebody just to hang with sometimes. But I wouldn't think partying would be a source for you to become popular. It could be, depending on the situation, but I wouldn't, because I went to parties and I still don't have any friends. So I mean, that's just the person. But yeah, I don't have any friends. I have no, I don't call them they're people I've known my whole life. They're not considered as friends, but I don't have any friends like that. I lied in the earlier video. Well, no, I didn't. I did, but it's a long story. That's another video. Let's find some more questions. Let's check from this other page. Let's see. Okay, how can you prevent from buying books that you're not going to need anyway in class? And also preventing yourself from making your back mistakes. I learned this the hard way freshman year. Freshman year, you guys, I would carry my books every day until I learned, first semester I would carry my books every day, but I didn't have that many books first semester. Second semester I had a lot of books. And what I had to learn is that I had to just leave some of them in my room, or I would have classes break between classes certain days, and I would just leave that book in the classroom. If I know I'm not going to need it, I'm not going to take a book that we're only going to use once a week, every single day of class, well, every other day of class. My classes were every other day, and so I was like, no ma'am. It got to a point where my back was actually hurting, and I was like, girl, what are you doing? You're not in high school anymore. You have a laptop. And I had to just leave all my books. I would use my books to study and stuff like that. But other than that, my books were in my room. Or unless it was a book with actual notes in it. Because I know you have teachers who publish actual notebooks. I would take that to class with me on certain days. But other than that, it was a hardback book that I know I probably wasn't going to need. I was not finna be no ma'am. And it's also good to prevent yourself from buying books. If you go to the first day of class, go to statements, go to the first day of class. Go to the first day of class. It's very beneficial. The teachers will actually tell you, you don't need this book, and this book. Just need this book and this book, or a notebook, or the directory or something. And so that will save you a lot of money. And also, if you have, we have local bookstores on like around our campus. And so the bookstore that I go to, they give you a couple days, like the first week of classes, they give you until the end of the first week of classes to return books that you didn't need. And they will give you a full refund for it. And so that kind of helps, because some people order their books before they even get on campus, and they learn the hard way that might as well wait until the first day of classes before you get your books. I had to learn that too, because like I would get all these books, and then some of my books I didn't even have to open. I returned them like, and then some books I opened, we only used like once or twice. And then I'm like, I sit here and pay this money for this book, and we didn't use it that much, and you said we were going to use it. But anyway, yeah. Let's see. My next question. Sorry, you guys. I accidentally clicked the radio. Okay. Let's see. One question I got was the amount of people. The amount of people in the class. It depends on college. The school, like when the school is offering tutoring lessons, that you have to actually go up and look for yourself. Because I know at my campus we have, I think, a website you can go to, or an office you can go to. Because I know they set up and actually tell you, the teachers actually tell you, like, that they offer tutoring for that certain class. And then you can just ask your teacher, professor about it. Or either, I think they have it online where it shows, like, they offer tutoring for such to learn. I think, yeah, they have a place just for tutoring at our school. And then they have, like, essay classes. Yeah, they have, like, tutoring for the entire class. Yeah. What classes do you need to take? That, for your major, that deals with you and your advisor. Ooh. Also, with I kind of got lucky, because our university, I don't know about other universities, I know my university, personally, they have an outline for each major, basically telling you what you need to take, like a guideline of what things you need to take. But you really don't know what actually you need to take. They give you a pretty good overview, but you don't actually know what you need to take until you actually meet with your advisor. And your advisor, we have a network on our website that's like, it tells you all the lists of classes that you have to take to get your degree, and then it has a space for like free electives and all that stuff. That is beneficial because it gives you a list of everything that you need. Follow-up question with that, advisors. How can you schedule with your advisor that is convenient to both for you, that is convenient with you? My thing is, with me, I had to fit it into my schedule because I have classes. I would actually do my class during the time where I had no classes. It's like my class was like every other hour, and so I would schedule it in between classes that I know are close, or I would just wait till a day that I didn't have a class for like 3 hours, and I would schedule it then. But it just depends on the student and their scheduling. I would advise you to like go ahead, because I know our advising is set at a certain time. Go ahead and try to plan when you might want to take your advising. I know it sounds crazy, but just try to see, like, when they send you a letter, when they send out the email saying like the dates, just go ahead and plan that certain time for your advising. I know things come up sometimes, but it just depends on the person, as I said. But go ahead and pre-plan for it, so that way when it comes you won't be like the last person, because the later you are in advising can really affect your scheduling for classes. Because some classes you won't be able to get into that you really need to get into at that period of time. And some teachers will, like, it would prevent you from getting that. So, yeah, that's one thing. Let's see what else. How to make sure your financial aid documents get in on time. That again deals with yourself and the people who are helping you do your financial aid, and your counselor or your counselor, high school counselor. I know mine's helped me with my financial aid and stuff, and she made sure that everybody had their stuff. That all depends on you, because you have a certain deadline to get your financial aid in. And I mean, you really have to be on it. You have to schedule it. I mean, the later you wait, it's going to be the later that you actually get your money. So you need to be prepared and do it as soon as the deadline opens. I mean, try to do it on the first day or second day that it opens. It just depends, because I know some people have a busy schedule, and so I would advise you to do it as soon as possible, like as soon as you know that financial aid is open, because it will help take some stress off of you, because you'll know how much you're getting even sooner than you need to know. Because if you just, like, some people wait till the summer to do their financial aid for the fall of this year, and it kind of, they wait till last minute to do their financial, well, they wait till, no, not the summer, but like they wait till like the last day or something to do their financial aid. And some people don't get their financial aid till like the middle of fall semester, and it kind of puts a hurt on your fees. Because I know with our fees, we have a set fee that we have to pay before school even starts for us to even get our classes without us being kicked out of the system. And so if you're getting financial aid, make sure you check your financial aid. If you're applying for scholarships, make sure you're applying. Make sure that everything you have is written out, and that you make sure that there's no grammar errors. Your resume, make sure you have a great resume. Make sure you have 2 or 3 people check over your resume before you actually submit it, because it's beneficial, because everybody has a different point of view. And if you have to write an essay or something for that particular scholarship, make sure you have like 3 or 4 people look at it, because everybody, like I said, everybody has a different point of view, and it kind of helps. Anything with scholarships, financial aid, make sure you know the deadline. Make sure you get it done before the deadline, and at least have an amount of time, like a week span before, so that you can have somebody look at it and check over it for you before you click the submit button. Because I know with mine, I have to have a certain amount. You know, financial aid says you have to have like full term credits in order to receive financial aid. And some people, they don't realize it until it's too late, because they don't set up a point with their advisor and talk to them, and so it kind of affects them later on through the semester. How much time do I need to spend studying per week? I mean, it depends on the person, because everybody has a different learning style. And for me, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys this rule. If you don't know it by 12 o'clock a.m., you just won't know it. I'm telling you this. Do not spend your time trying to cram for a test that you know is due the next day. If you do not know it by 12 o'clock that night, at the max 1, don't stay up trying to study, because once you study like past 12 and you start to get drowsy and sleepy and caffeinated, it just like rotates in your mind for a second and then goes right back out. And I had to learn that the hard way. I've done that before. I've stayed up to like, I can name the time I stayed up to like 12 or 1 trying to, and I had to time myself, and I'm like, girl, like, do better, you gotta do better. And I'm like, yeah, everybody's different. And my last question, well, my second to last question, what majors are popular? Every university is different. Like, you have school for arts, different stuff. I know my college is agriculture and engineering, which hint is two of the most popular majors I can think of right now. I know a lot of people go into like physical training and stuff like that, but mostly agriculture and engineering majors, like around that area. Is that a mosquito? Sorry y'all. Yeah, those are two of my popular majors. And my last question: how do you deal with not making friends and walking around by yourself? Me personally, I'm a person, it doesn't bother me to be by myself majority of the time, unless it's just like I have to have somebody with me to do something. But other than that, people, it's okay. It's okay to be by yourself. Less drama is a better life. I guarantee you. Because I can tell you some of the stuff that I've overheard people say about people they met their first year, and it's like, oh, they're buddy with them, and then all of a sudden they can't stand each other. He's like, what happened? That's not y'all friends. I'm like, I should have been by myself. I was like, well, me personally, the reason why I don't make friends quick is that I am a really quiet person when I first meet somebody. Hey you guys, this is where the video got cut short. But I cut it short because we're going to do a part 2 of college questions. And I hope you guys stay tuned. So I'll be looking out for part 2 of college Q&A. And also some more information. So you guys stay tuned. Hey you guys, stay tuned for part 2, and some tea might be coming up in part 2, so I hope you guys stay tuned for part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Also, you guys remember to like and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. I love you guys. See you later. Smooches. Mwah.